Alton Intelligence.
There's
nothing intelligent about it. Gotta be my last year.
Hello everyone. I've come down quite late, 4:30-ish. It's already quite busy. To say I was disappointed in Fridays is, I would say, an understatement. The storyline, I'm still a bit unsure of. We'll see what it's like tonight to see if this AI theme that they've got going on has any substance or value, because I think I've got to see it twice to capture that. Let's be honest, most people are going to come here for one night, so any show that you've got to see twice to get value out of isn't great. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. A nice phallic representation of the frogs. Anyway, the frogs this year have been decorated in high visors. I said life jackets on TikTok and I got absolutely slammed by someone saying, oh, they're not life vests, they're high visors. So there is a package I could have gone for, which is the VIP package, which gives me a better view. And there it is, the VIP fireworks entrance. Look at that, premium view. I think it was worth like £100. Definitely worth the cost, definitely. I do like a bread roll. I'm going to just take a moment to thank Eastern Express for its existence on Park. You have saved some bad food from happening and going into my gut. I've never actually been there. I've never fancied paying £13 for 15 donuts. It just doesn't appeal to me. I do think, and this is me being really positive right now, I do think that Wicker Man was actually a fantastic investment for the park. It's a family-friendly coaster that a lot of people enjoy. It's themed very well. It creates a nice storyline. It's got a visual masterpiece. The queue line, for the most part, is very well themed as well. Like if you go on other rides of its similar nature, that's a standout, absolute standout. So well done, Alton Towers. I'm going to give you a thumbs up there. Talking about good rides, let's go over to another one over there in the distance, just behind the Smiler. I'm talking about Oblivion, because the Smiler is trash. Oh, look at these! Some pyrotechnics, behind the scenes footage, oh my God. And one of Alton Towers' biggest assets, looking so beautiful in the dusk atmosphere, Her Ladyship's Gardens. Very nice. Look at that. Ugh, I can hear the Smiler. Ugh. My main problem with the Smiler actually is that they've made this pathway so tight, it's unbearable to walk down. All they have to do is get rid of that extended queue line and it will make it a bit more bearable. I understand why people like it. Imagine sitting in a shopping trolley and then getting pushed downstairs. That's the Smiler. However, I do like this B&M beauty. This is Oblivion. So it looks like it's broken down. Oh well. Unfortunately, I can't walk past Hex without moaning about it. What they've done with that new lighting package is atrocious. Right to the end of the show scene, when you've got the twinkling sound and then the tree, is the only time when the tree isn't shining lights. I just don't get it. Before, there was an understanding because that sound would match with the lights and the tree would twinkle and it'd be magical and be like, ooh. But yeah, now it just doesn't seem to hit the spot. I don't want to keep moaning, but I'm walking to David Walliams' world, so I'm gonna have to. I think the fact that they can't be asked to light the sign up tells you everything you need to know. The ride systems are okay, the story's okay, but that's the problem. It's okay. But then you've got some really embarrassing things like the cardboard cutouts, or what looks like a cardboard cutout in what is to be one of the UK's premier theme parks. The facade looks really nice, but my big problem is this side. It just looks bad. It's a ride that farts. It is literally sounding like it's shitting itself. Come on Alton Towers, sort it out. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna be on my own for much longer. Dan Frowns is on his way on the monorail. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna check out the bar on Tower Street which isn't open for most of the year. And I've never personally been in it either, so I'm really excited to see what that venue is like. So apparently AI is monitoring my behaviour and is going to adapt the show based on that.
What the actual right there?
Okay, it's a bit more tragic than I thought. No seating in here at all. Oh well. You know, it's busy when there's a queue for the shop. Good old Towers trading. Hello, hello, hello.
How much did that cost me? These two items, 28 Great British pounds. I'm going home. There have been beautiful, heart-wrenching moments where Nathan's even shed a tear.
Only one tear.
If you love late 80s dance tracks, you'll be overjoyed. But unfortunately, no emotion for Nathan.
No, and it is quite sad actually, let me tell you that. As someone who's been to fireworks for the past 3 years, I can comfortably say it has declined year on year. No screens, no stage, no pre-show, because obviously the stage is now in front of us. That's a bit, yeah, that, it's a cool stage, works for entertainment, especially during like Scarefest, but having the entertainment on the lawns before the fireworks was a good way to hype up the event.
Yeah, but let's not be too negative, Nathan. You might love it.
Alton intelligence.
More
There's
like,
nothing intelligent about it.
more like,
It's just such a cop-out theme. Gotta be my last year.
I really liked the Phalanx show last year. These guys didn't like it as much, but I thought it really created an ambience which was exciting and thrilling. It made you feel like part of the expo. I watched Mr. Part Worldwide's video last night and I was like, yeah. I was digging this. It's just, oh, it's so good.
I think they've really missed the trick this year with not having a Bluey the Ride expo.
Yeah, they've
Wait, There is one thing that I forgot to mention before about this year's fireworks spectacular. I've heard rumours that because it is the last night of the season, there's going to be a large theme park worldwide family, like Sean, Charlotte and George hologram over the lake. And apparently they're going to wave at everyone, and as they wave, fireworks are going to shoot out of their hands, and as soon as the fireworks shoot out of their hands, in the sky it's going to light up saying, Project Horizon, we haven't forgotten, and that's the end.
Yeah, but
Okay, so next time I will see you will be at the actual fireworks show.
I've got one more thing to say. In 2029 at the Fireworks Spectacular, there will be a hologram of me over the lake, and fireworks will come out of my hands, and it will say, Project Horizon, we haven't forgot. Fuck it up, 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 fuck it up.
Jettison all unused fireworks. Thank you, and good night.
No matter what you do when you come to Alton Towers Fireworks, you know it's going to be a good fireworks display. In comparison to other ones around the country, you know it will be one of the best fireworks shows you've ever seen. That being said, if I go by basing it off previous years and comparing it to previous years, it probably is the weakest year that I've actually experienced in person. The music was a really questionable choice. One of the most amazing parts of the fireworks display every year is the emotional, big and grand, and the soundtrack makes it. So, like, for example, in previous years we've had really good scores. So a couple of years ago we had a Take That song, which was really like hard hitting, and it was a really nice experience with the fireworks. In the first year that we came, it was Never Enough from The Greatest Showman. There's always that one like emotional song that really draws you in. I didn't have that this year. It was very dance track based. It was very electronic. It was very sort of, don't get me wrong, feel good, but it was just, yeah, not something that was particularly hard hitting or emotional. The fireworks themselves were absolutely fantastic. Friday looked like an absolute travesty, and Saturday and Sunday looked really, really positive. So yeah, I think generally an amazing fireworks display, but in comparison to previous years, probably one of my least favourites.
It didn't have any of those like emotional, hard-hitting moments. And I said as we were leaving the lawns, it's gone from being, at least in the 4 years that I've done it, it's gone from being sort of a performance that you watch that sort of plays on your emotions a bit, to just being some fireworks with some poorly chosen music, which is a shame. It does seem to be declining year on year, but as I said, always amazing, always a good show, and it is always the perfect end to the season. Yeah, that's about it really in a nutshell.
Hello, Theme Park Society viewers. It's me, Dan Frowns. One thing that I definitely need you to be aware of is if you go on www.youtube.com/theme park worldwide, scroll down to the year 2013, which was 12 years ago, and watch the 2013 Alton Towers Fireworks. That's good shit.